And joining us now, Trump campaign senior advisor Steve Cortes. Steve, respectfully, I would like to be asking this of a White House official, but they're not putting anyone out this morning for us to question. So I've got to ask you, how is the president doing? Because we had this briefing yesterday in which, on the record, the president's doctors painted a very optimistic picture. Take a look.
He's in exceptionally good spirits. And in fact, as we were completing our multidisciplinary rounds this morning, the quote he left us with was, "I feel like I could walk out of here today."
But then White House Chief of Staff Mark Meadows said on background, it later was reported that it was he who was speaking, that the vital signs were very concerning and that the next 48 hours would be critical. So which is it? Is he doing well, or is it more touch and go?
No, I can tell you, Chris, that he's doing well, and I'm not going to get into the intrigue of what was on background or on the record or not. What I know is this. We spoke to the president yesterday, we meaning senior campaign staff, via telephone. He was as upbeat and assertive as he's ever been. And then we also know what the rest of the world saw, which was that terrific video of Donald Trump, the fighter, speaking directly to the American people extemporaneously for 4 minutes, looking good, sounding good. And, of course, most importantly of all, we know what his doctor said, which is that his progress has been incredible. So this president is going to recover. We are highly confident of that. And again, he is a fighter in every sense of the word, and he's doing really well.
Well, we all hope that that's what his condition is and that's what the prognosis is. But forgive us, and I say the public in general, for being a little confused, because there were very mixed messages. That's the message the doctor has delivered. But again, Mark Meadows on background said the president is still not on a clear path to a full recovery. Don't the American people deserve the truth about how our president is doing?
Of course.
Do you understand the words that are coming out of my mouth?
Of course he deserves the truth, and that's what I'm giving you right now, Chris. And the truth is, we talk directly to the patient, in this case, the President of the United States, who tells us things are going great. The whole world heard directly from the doctor, who said things are going great. I mean, to me, if the patient and the doctor say things are great, and you hear from both of them and see both of them, to me, that's sort of case closed, really.
So just one more time to ask you about this. Should we disregard the much more guarded message from the chief of staff?
Again, look, that is allegedly on background. I am not going to get into that intrigue, and I'm certainly not going to take, by the way, and this is
well,
critical,
it's not
okay?
intrigue. He did say it, Steve.
Well, how do we know that? Do you have a tape of it? And again, what I know is that we have it from the president himself, that he's doing well and he is on task. Believe me, there is not one even iota of the president feeling sorry for himself. He said, we are going to win this campaign. He is still governing actively as president of the United States, even from the hospital. We are fully confident that his recovery will be complete and that it's the baseball playoffs right now. If I can use a sports analogy, he's on the DL right now, but very, very shortly he is going to be back in the game throwing 95-mile-an-hour fastballs. You can count on that.
Well, we all hope that he's got his high heat, as they say in baseball. Thank you on that, Steve. Now on, if you don't wear a mask, you're going to be escorted from the hall. So forget this question of being tested beforehand. Everybody was tested beforehand. No, I'm going to finish my question. Everybody was told to wear a mask. Why did the first family and the chief of staff feel that the rules for everybody else didn't apply to them?
Chris, we believe that masks are very useful. The president has worn them on many occasions, including visiting the hospital where he's now a patient. When he was visiting as commander-in-chief as a guest to visit soldiers there, he wore a mask. So we believe in masks. We also believe in some element of individual choice. People were distanced and they had been tested. Both of those things were true in that convention hall.
No, Steve, they weren't distanced, and there were rules, and there was no freedom of choice. They broke the
rules.
I
was there. I was there like you were, and they were distanced.
Why did they break the rules?
Those chairs were not close together. Look. Those chairs were not close together. And again, we also believe that people.
It doesn't matter, Steve. The rules from the Cleveland Clinic, they were close together, Steve. And the rules from the Cleveland Clinic were everybody wears a mask. Why didn't they?
Chris, the way you're starting to harangue me now actually reminds me of what you did to the president during that debate on Tuesday night when he had to debate not just Joe. No, and then he had to debate not just Joe Biden, but you as well. You were not a neutral moderator then. I don't mind tough questions. I welcome reasonably tough questions. But what I don't think is okay is for you to become the effective opposition to the president. Okay, and everyone there was tested in the crowd. They were distanced from each other. People can make reasonable decisions for themselves.
No, they can't. They're the rules, and they'll be kicked out next time.